We're going to make some quick and easy turkey favors or place cards today. We're going to start with a 6-inch square of craft paper. I've used a piece of a paper bag. You can use another piece of paper. And make a little origami cup by folding it in half on the diagonal and then folding each end up and to the point. You can kind of see what I'm doing there. You want to get that a good crease, and then you'll fold over the top two pieces on each side, and that'll fold our cup together. And then we just open it up and you kind of want to press it out so that it stands out. And then on the bottom, I'm also going to press it out and kind of press the corners in a little bit. And then I'm going to make our base by taking a piece of heavier cardstock and cutting out some feet. You want these feet to be pretty wide because they're the base of the cup, so it needs to provide a foundation for them to sit on. And you can see just really simple, 3 little toes, kind of cartoony. All right, we're going to get around there, and then I'm just going to round off the back a little bit. This is certainly not being complicated. Now I'm going to glue my cup to the feet. Again, I just want to make sure that bottom is kind of flat. Press in the little pointy ends so that it's got a good base to adhere to the feet. And I'm going to use hot glue because it dries quickly, but of course craft glue or a glue stick or white glue work great for this project. And if your kids are the ones who are assembling it, that's probably the route you want to go. They just have to hold it a little longer, which they've got time. They don't mind, right? This is a great thing to put your kids to work with tomorrow since they have the day off for school. You can have them help you get ready for dinner. All right, and I'm just making sure that it's well onto the bottom there, putting a little glue on a side, just to make sure that it's nice and sturdy, because once we fill it up with the candy, we don't want it to wobble back and forth. Now I'm going to add some turkey feathers. And you have a couple of options. You can use some of the craft store feathers like these, and they look great. You'd want to just tape those into the back there. Or you can use paper feathers, and I've just cut out feathers from a few different colors of construction paper and then kind of fanned them out on the table here. And then you can see I just took a piece of tape and went across the bottom to adhere them all together. And you're also going to want to do it on the back, and that is the reason why. You don't want them coming apart once they're in your turkey. So here we go. I'm just securing them at the back too. And then I'm going to add one more piece on the bottom with plenty of tape overhanging. And this I'll use to just stick the feathers into the back of the cup. And this is good because it kind of pushes the cup sides out. So you can see I'm just going to press that down really firmly, make sure my feathers are in place. And then we want to give it our turkey a head. So I'm going to go back to that grocery sack or your craft paper or whatever and just draw a little turkey head, kind of round at the top with a long neck. And keep in mind that you want the neck long enough that you have a good amount to secure to the cup and then still stick out because turkeys have long necks. So here we go. I'm going to cut this guy out really quick. And one thing, if you're having your kids assemble these for you and they're, I don't know, probably about 6 or under, it would be a good idea to just go ahead and cut out the pieces with them or for them, and then you could have them put them all together with very little supervision. Or you can sit together and do it if they're younger, which is great. Now we're going to give our turkey a beak. And I'm doing this by just taking a scrap of the paper from the feet and folding it over so that I have a top and bottom, and then cutting a little triangle. You can see. And then I also want to give him a little waddle. So I just cut a little piece of red paper out in a little squiggly waddle shape. And then I'm going to glue the beak on top of that. And then we can take that whole piece and glue it on top of the turkey head. There we go. Cobble, cobble. One of the benefits of glue sticks is you don't necessarily have to use scissors to push that hot glue into place. Okay, now for eyes, you've got a couple of options. You can use little googly eyes. That looks very cute and silly. Kids always seem to love googly eyes. I'm not sure what it is that just absolutely delights them with those, but they always love them. You can also just make some eyes with a black marker, and I think that looks great too. Now our turkey head is ready to put on the body, so I'm just going to put a little dot of glue at the base of the neck, and then we can stick that head just inside in the front of the cup and press it into place. And now you are set. You have your turkey placeholder. You can fill it up with Skittles, M&Ms, candy corn, nuts, whatever will fit in there. And then you can also write the name of your guest on the foot here and use it as a place card, which is great. They're fun, they're easy, and your kids can certainly do it while they're waiting for dinner.